And welcome everyone to the first episode of Property Brothers New World Edition. In this show, we will be touring and rating houses in every single town of New World, starting in Everfall. So come with us on this amazing journey.
Come on, you swashbuckler. All right. We got a $7,500 house, 73,000 points. Okay, we walk in. Very small, not really a porch, just kind of like a walk-in. But that's what you get for living on the second story. You know what I mean? Not your fault, but...
I like the dining room a lot.
Big dining room. Definitely is going to have Friendsgiving here. The table, you know... And if you look carefully, it's two tables pushed together, which is ingenuity at its finest.
This is the biggest, definitely the most accommodating table we've seen so far.
Well, not only that, but if you look at like the area of the floor that we're on, this is the biggest area. You know what I'm saying? They've got a nice kitchen, two stoves, which is good. Cute doggy, and then you've got the a little study area or work area right there. Let's go upstairs. Okay. All right, another dog. Kind of a basic upstairs, but you know what I mean? When you've got so much going on downstairs, you're obviously living that host life. You're not gonna have people coming upstairs. You know what I'm saying? This is your bedroom. This is where you do self-masturbatory practices, stuff like that. You don't want people coming up here. You know what I mean? Smelling your bed sheets and stuff. So I can respect that. Yeah. So, I mean, not a lot to be said, but overall, a phenomenal house. I'm really digging the coziness of it. You know what I mean? Yeah, vibe is fucking outstanding. All right. We already did this house right here. I think we have to do this house still, which from the looks of it from the outside looks huge.
Yeah, also, I really like the decoration from the outside.
Yeah, 54,000 points though. So, dig in the roses. We've got the dog in the doorway. Okay. But you know what? Hello? We're doing an HGTV house show right now for New World.
Oh.
Yeah, it's actually pretty fucking fun.
That's sick. I'm gonna go check that shit out.
So dog in the doorway gets in the way, but I'm not mad at it. Dog in the windowsill, though. Someone call PETA. Am I right?
This looks janky as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I get that they probably are thinking, oh, you put the stove on the fireplace, it's going to heat the stove up. They don't realize that you can put fire in the stove, I think.
Right.
They're definitely into fishing. They got the fishing nets, the boat, you know what I mean? Other seafaring items. We've got the backyard. The grass is really tall out here. Almost. Look at that. You can't even see me. And then all they have is like you know what I mean? Maybe they're working on it because this whole section has no grass. And very much so, they could just be working on clearing out the grass, you know what I mean?
The lawnmower update.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're saying is a lot of people aren't investing in lawnmowers.
That looks like the tools he's using to clean this shit up.
Yeah, so he's very much doing it, old school. Very rustic. Go upstairs. Yeah, I mean, at first glance, when you turn that corner, it's pretty basic, but then the back half of this room, you know what I mean? I'm not terribly mad at it. He's got the 3 chests for his personal belongings. I'm guessing a he. I don't know. I'm just, practice.
Hey, Tony,
practice bamboo?
Tony, what year is this based on? It's a he,
Yeah.
When,
Stop.
when,
This has to go on YouTube. But if you look here, he's got the water jug next to the bed, right? Definitely a workout guy for having a whole gallon of water next to the bed at all times. And then he's got the bamboo sticks for practicing kendo. So, possibly an interesting person. Also, possibly a Giga Chad that deserves to get punched in the balls.
Tree coming inside of his house?
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if that's decoration or if that's from outside and he needs to, kind of shore up that corner of the house or not. Kind of interesting. All right, let me go ahead and exit. All right, now we've got to come around this corner. Did we do this house already? I don't think we did this house already. So let's check this out. Turn my eyes back on. We see that it's a $5,000 house. Pretty cheap. But the score, 217,000 points. Let's see what's popping in here, shall we?
He has a grave in his house.
You can buy
We
homes
notice-
in this.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm doing right now.
So first off, the dogs in the front yard on the porch are facing the same way, and they are perfectly in sync. If you sit here and watch, you'll notice we've got 2 canine New World ears here, a species only found in New World. And you see, look, perfectly in sync, scratching their ears at exactly the same time, the exact same mannerisms. Phenomenal creatures. Let me get down. Yes, this one still has his balls, possibly for breeding. All right, let's see. We walk in, cute little vase. All right, grave inside the house. It's funny because it's dirty, and then he's got the magic broom sweeping right next to it, so it's kind of redundant, yeah.
I think the
I mean-
broom is sweeping. That's just dust collected from the room.
Oh, you know what? He probably doesn't have a dustpan. Also, Trevor, you might be muted because I don't hear you say anything.
No, I'm just chewing.
Oh, okay. Oh, we look over here. He's got like a little alchemy set up with storing barrels, and obviously someone's soul is trapped in here. But they seem to like it, laughing, cackling, possibly even.
They've been there so long, they've gone crazy.
The jaw
That's
is
also a
just broken.
possibility. Yeah, the jaw definitely dislocated. You know, I can definitely sympathize with that. Let's see over here. We've got some more alchemy stuff, and then he's got a pretty bird. Pretty bird face towards the wall, though, huh?
True. Also, cannon. Where is the cannon shooting at? You know, cannon shooting at.
You know, if you look at it, it's almost like he tried to get it to point at the skull, but it's off by like a full foot. Maybe he was like thinking, you know, point the cannon at the skull to threaten it, and it's just not working, and the skull is just laughing in the guy's face because if he pulls the cannon, he misses.
Boom. That's what.
Maybe this is his arch nemesis that he finally bottled up right here.
Yeah, finally
Cannon-
killed.
Yeah, this cannon is just to remind him, like, hey, don't fuck with me.
Yeah, true.
Maybe this is his arch nemesis right here.
His grave. Wow. And he has the broom.
That's
He has the
great.
broom. Dude. This guy's a mastermind. All right, let's see what's upstairs, shall we? Going upstairs.
We're gonna
Uh-huh.
move that bus.
All right. I mean, kind of spooky, I guess. You know, it's Halloween time. He's got the spooky chandelier. Sexy mermaid, though. So this guy's definitely a horn dog. We might be dealing with a you situation. Maybe that skull down there is from an ex-girlfriend that he killed because he's crazy, right? And this is her
Oh.
portrait up here, and he's still obsessed with her.
Also, look at what's going on right here, Tony.
Whoa.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. And you know what? In this whole house, there's no bed. So this is definitely like some.
It's
You know,
a
this is-
summer home. He doesn't spend the actual night here. It's just
Yeah, but I mean, all the skulls on the wall. There, this. I mean, if I were Chris Hansen, I would definitely be waiting for someone to pull up and say, "I'm Chris Hansen with To Catch a Predator." You know what I mean? This just doesn't. This area doesn't feel
if you were
right.
Chris Hansen, you would be waiting for Chris Hansen.
That's true.
Yeah.
true.
Anyways, leaving.
I'm sorry.
All right, on to, you know, and on this side of town, the craft district of Everfall, you're not going to see a lot of actual houses to go into. Most of the backyards face into here. You're not almost until you get out of the crafting until you get to the first house. This one is $7,500 house. Okay.
Tony, sorry,
With-
pause. I want to say from the last house still, it being 215,000 points, probably one of the worst houses I've seen.
Yeah,
where's the
I didn't
channel,
realize
bro?
that. I think they just were buffing their points because of all of the gold skulls that they had. You know what I mean? They had a lot of the same item to boost their points. This house 115k points. Okay. You know, nothing to write home about when it comes to the front porch. We walk in.
It feels like I just walked into a room in Skyrim, like a random building.
Yeah, I mean, very basic. The shelves aren't full, and it's just shelf, 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 shelf. You know what I mean?
Feels
There's
there just
not-
needs to be a major healing potion right here.
Yeah, and like a soul gem, like a minor soul gem.
Right.
We see, oh, you know what? Here, Trev, come down here. We see 5, 6 pickup sticks, but with a little addition of a reef
Wow.
on top of it.
Ties it all together.
Yeah, it kind of does. It does definitely take it from just being like someone sneezed on their wall and then threw sticks up there and they dried to, you know, having a purpose almost. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay, we come upstairs. Okay, now here's the stove.
Little loft area.
Yeah, so maybe this is more of like a quote unquote first floor basement area, and they do most of their living upstairs because we have our stove. This is where a lot of the, you know, we've got knives and bowls and cups right here, the table, you know, with a very good outcrop looking to the crafting area of town. You got the forge, the smelter, the wood cutting area, excuse me. Nothing going on with the fireplace. No chairs to sit in front of, or even a dog cutely laying in front of it. Oh, but you know what? Come outside, Trevor, and look at the dog bed situation. So, definitely an outside dog, but this dog is loved. It's even got shelves next to its bed. You know what I'm saying?
Coming from, but I think this bed doesn't match.
Dog gotta sleep outside though, man.
Yeah, but we were talking about that. Everfall is, where it's located geographically is nice. You know, it doesn't get too hot and it doesn't get too
weather.
cold. Yeah, if you look at it on the map, it's right here in the middle, right off of the coast of Monarch's Bluff. You know what I'm saying? It even has a little bit of
okay.
coastline of its own. So, you know, the climate here is not terrible. So for a dog to live outside relatively full time, and look, even so, the dog bed is blocking the door, so this door never closes. This dog can come in probably whenever it wants. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
Yeah. All right, let's head upstairs and see what's popping on the third floor. Immediately, we've got 2 chests, 2 beds.
I like the different color comforters.
Yeah, it almost, you know, it's like maybe this isn't like, you know, where before we had that Orthodox Jew family where they slept in separate beds but had matching sheets. This very much could be roommates that live here. You know what I mean? And they were roommates.
And they were roommates.
You know what I'm saying? So this is a
definitely messier than the other. Look, his bed's
yeah, it doesn't make their bed. Definitely didn't have a Grandma Donna growing up to yell at them to make the bed.
I'm buying mi casa.
Oh, are you buying your house? Okay.
Now I'm buying it.
So let's finish up, Trev. We've only got a couple more houses on this side of town to go through, and then we can go check out Sea Breezy's house. Yo, guys, thanks for watching our very first pilot episode of Property Brothers New World Edition. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and buy and play the game. Amazon is technically my dad. I work for them as a Twitch streamer. Thanks for stopping by. Peace.
And if you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it.
That too. All the bullets are frozen in midair, like in fucking, what's it called? The Matrix.
Like you killed them and like the AOL noise started up.
You know what I mean though, Julio?
What?
How they're you know, they haven't had
Yo, whoever's watching, you got to clip that. Oh my.